Welcome to another action-packed episode of All Access. I'm Jimmy Fish, and tonight we've not got one, but two great matches lined up for you. Now let's hear from one of the teams in tonight's main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, please bear with me, as right now I would like to take you on a little bit of a bogus journey. Whenever I was little, my grandpappy took me out back of his barn on his farm and is like, boy, if you are ever in a fisticuffs with somebody else, you always make sure that no matter what, you fight fair. But now if that other person in that altercation decides he ain't gonna fight fair no more, you do whatever it takes to even the odds. Now last time we was here, Chocolate Thunder here found himself in one of those altercations where those odds were not even. Now, as I see this, that pops into my head what my grandpappy told me. So what did I do? I took it upon myself to even those odds. Did I have any business interfering in what was going on? No, I did not. But I'm not going to stand around and let somebody else just get their butt beat for no daggum reason. So, Convoy, you are actually on a little bit of a winning streak finally. You got one win. Good job, boys. But see, tonight, the problem is that winning streak is immediately going to go right back to losing. Because tonight, when you face us, there's only two options you guys have. Either you're going to get down or get plowed down. Boom!
The following contest is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Coming to the ring from Decatur, Illinois, at 270 pounds, Truck Thompson!
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching All Access, and I am joined today on All Access by Adam Pesta, the marketing director for AAPW. Adam, welcome to the broadcast table.
Thank you, Kevin. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. I wish it was under better circumstances, as we all know by this point, but it's an honor to be at this table with you.
Yeah, we'll get an update on Chris Hagstrom, the executive producer here at AAPW as well. Truck Thompson, though, a very large man, and the fans not sure how to take him at this point. Some of them cheering, some of them booing for him.
Absolutely. The fans haven't been sure what to make of Truck. He's wrestled a number of opponents, most of them smaller than him, and he seems kind of cocky, but the fans aren't sure what to think at this point.
And his opponent, he hails from Polk County, Florida, 245 pounds, the New Age Cowboy, Tony Storm.
And the New Age Cowboy, Tony Storm, making his return to All-American Pro Wrestling. Adam, he wrestled here several years ago, and original to AAPW.
That's correct. Tony Snow he was one of the original stars that helped found AAPW here in Southern Illinois. He's been away for several years. It was 2008 when he wrestled his last match here in an AAPW ring. And he's back in the area looking to reestablish himself, and he's got quite a job ahead of him in Truck Thompson.
He absolutely does. Truck Thompson has been unstoppable here in AAPW so far, as Tony Snow, the former AAPW star here, it's kind of the old school meeting the new school.
It is, and they are circling the ring. They're kind of taunting one another, unsure how to start this match off. Neither man would be familiar with each other. Truck is new to AAPW, while Tony Snow hasn't been here for a while.
That's right. Tony Snow primarily wrestling now in the Florida area, making a stop here in All-American Pro Wrestling. A lot of the originals wanting to come back, and he tries to shove Big Truck Thompson and didn't get quite the shove that Truck got when he shoved
Shoving Truck Thompson is never a good idea.
No, and Truck Thompson showing that strength right there, as Tony Snow, not a little man by any means, and he's getting pummeled now by Big Truck Thompson.
And honestly, Kevin, that's not that unusual. We've seen Truck take down bigger men.
Absolutely going toe-to-toe with some of AAPW's biggest and best.
Farmer Billy Hills, the Mississippi Madman.
The way he tossed the Farmer around, Adam, was amazing. The strength this man possesses, because as we know, Farmer Billy Hills, not a little man by any means either. As Tony Snow, though, trying to take the air out of the man's sails right now with looks like a modified sleeper hold. He's trying to get it cinched into place there.
That might be a good strategy. It's hard to get Truck off his feet, but maybe if you can take the air out of his lungs, it'll go a long way to helping. Oh, but that looks like it hurt.
Absolutely, Truck Thompson ramming Tony Snow right into the turnbuckles here.
Oh, Truck missed. That may be the opening that Snow's been looking for. Oh.
Truck Thompson catches him.
Oh!
Just tosses him like a sack of potatoes.
And then adding insult to injury there, stepping on his chest. And Snow looked like he may have injured his leg on that fall, or at least his knee.
That's right, and that may come into play here as you need both wheels to get around that ring. And Truck Thompson just kicking him around now.
Truck is just he's just taking Snow down, and like he said, Snow is not a small man. He's a big competitor, and Truck is just manhandling him.
Yeah, thunderous knee right there to the midsection, and there's another one by Truck Thompson. That'll take the wind out of your sails as well. Those well-placed knees to the abdomen.
Looks like a little bit of retribution for what Snow was trying earlier in the match.
Absolutely, Adam. It looks like now Snow gets tossed out to the floor here at Black Diamond Harley-Davidson. Truck Thompson debating if he should go out, and I guess
he decides to.
Fans jawing with Truck too. He's going to introduce Tony Snow to the steel here.
He seems to be putting his hands on a fan's camera, trying to stop her from taking a photo.
Not sure what Truck Thompson's doing over there.
He may be wanted in several states and doesn't want his photograph out there for all I know. He is a pretty bad man.
Well, he broke that count there, risking a double count out. Well, it looks like he's actually wanting to have a picture made.
Truck just needs to make up his mind here.
Look at this. Maybe wants a new Facebook profile picture. I'm not sure. Tossing Snow back into the ring now does Truck Thompson.
But he doesn't follow up. When he throws Snow back in, he's still taking time to recover on the outside. He could have capitalized there and taken advantage of the situation, and now we're seeing that come back against him, and Snow is once again taking control of the match.
Definitely. You don't want to take your eyes off of a veteran like Tony Snow, especially someone that you may not know a whole lot about. And a big elbow coming up there.
Some big left hands, big elbows. Tony Snow's getting ready for another one.
Truck ducks that one, and spear! Beautifully done. Hooks the leg. That's
2, 3. And that's another victory for Truck Thompson.
And here's the insult to injury once again, the push-ups on his prone opponent.
Is there anybody in AAPW who can go toe-to-toe with Truck Thompson and take him on?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Truck Thompson!
Another feather in the cap for Truck Thompson as he defeats Cowboy Tony Snow.
And Kevin, as Truck's celebrating up there on the rope, you have to wonder, most of the people Truck has faced, other than Farmer and some others, a lot of them have been returning stars or guest stars, but Truck hasn't really been tested by our roster, and we'll see if that happens sometime soon.
What a great contest that was. Now let's hear from the other team in tonight's main event.
You know, it seems here at AAPW, there seems to be people that want to stick their nose into business that isn't theirs. You see, we have a past with Chocolate Thunder. We've ran and we've beat that guy before, and he's beat us before. Let's just say that we wanted to go a little one-up on him, but it seems a little Farmer Billy Hills wants to stick his nose where it doesn't belong.
We had Chocolate Thunder beat 1, 2, 3 in the ring until Farmer Billy Hills had to come in with his jumping us. Yeah!
That's right.
You know? Damn.
Yeah. So, Farmer Billy Hills, You want to team up with Chocolate Thunder tonight and you want to take us on? That's great. That's fine. We love it. That's what we like to get paid for.
Beat you to death.
That's right. We're going to kick the tail that I see swinging. And that swinging tail is yours, Farmer Billy Hills. Chocolate Thunder, you already know what we're going to do because we've done it once before. Get ready for it because tonight it's going down.
APW Summer Chaos is now available on DVD. Relive the hottest event of the summer by ordering your copy at aapwrestling.com. See the controversial ending of the AAPW Heavyweight Championship match between Edmund Livewire McGuire and Mike Masters. Plus, watch two of the top teams in the Midwest battle it out for the AAPW Tag Team Championship. Heath Haddon faces the old school warrior Axe Allwart. And see the return of international superstar M-Dog 20 Matt Cross. Get your copy today for only $15. DVDs are going fast. Order your copy of AAPW Summer Chaos today before they sell out at aapwrestling.com.
This contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 640 pounds, Roscoe Dwayne Harris and Jimmy Wayne Fago, the Convoy.
Not a very popular duo here, Adam, in All-American Pro Wrestling, the Convoy, but they are very consistent competitors here and trying to get a leg up on the competition.
You're right, Kevin. The Convoy isn't a team that the crowd here loves at AAPW, but it's hard to argue with the fact that they are on a winning streak. They are on a one-match winning streak, Kevin, and the Convoy hasn't seen that in a long time.
That's right. They beat Team Triple X of Jay Spade and Joey O'Reilly. They were working through some issues at the time, but nonetheless, it was a victory for the Convoy. Fans here booing them for sure.
And their opponents. At a combined weight of 620 pounds, Chocolate Thunder and Farmer Billy Hills.
Well, Kevin, Farmer and Chocolate Thunder aren't a regular team that we see here in AAPW, but after what we saw in a recent episode of All Access, the Convoy double-teamed Chocolate Thunder and took him down, and Farmer came to the rescue. And in his pre-match comments, Farmer said today that he was always taught that a fight should be fair, and so when the odds were 2-on-1, he saw a need for Chocolate Thunder to have a partner.
That's right, and the Convoy did not. Oh, action starting off fast and furious. Convoy not happy about Farmer Billy Hills getting involved. Double team efforts going on here. All 4 men in the ring. The referee's going to have to get some order here before this match gets underway.
And the fan favorites seem to have things in control. The Convoy have bailed to the outside. Oh, but Farmer and Chocolate Thunder are not resting on their laurels. They're going right after them.
They'll take the fight anywhere. A lot of bad blood brewing between all 4 of these individuals.
And Roscoe seems to be getting the better of Chocolate Thunder while Jimmy Wayne Fago's got Farmer in his grasp.
Roscoe Dwayne Harris goes for a quick cover here.
That was an early attempt at a pinfall, but it did get him a 2 count, though he's arguing it was 3.
Chocolate Thunder able to kick out, and now...
Sometimes, Kevin, I wonder if Roscoe Dwayne Harris can actually count to 3.
That is questionable, and I think a lot of our fans would agree with that statement, Adam, is several boots to the back now on Chocolate Thunder and a quick tag made as Jimmy Wayne Fago, the bigger of the 2 Convoy members, brought into this matchup.
We saw a little quick double team there on Chocolate Thunder, and Jimmy Wayne Fago now is taking things into his own hands.
Perfectly legal. They have that 5 count to do that. And a big Thunder's elbow drop on Chocolate Thunder.
And it's another near fall for the Convoy. Does this team finally have it together?
Convoy arguing, though, that that was a 3 count again as well, so perhaps Fago can't count to 3 either. Clearly,
unless you're counting items on the dollar menu, then they can go a little bit higher than 3.
Nice knife edge chop there, but he's not following up or capitalizing, and Thunder a beast is awoken within him, I think.
And he's living up to his name there with some thunderous punches.
And that headbutt, whoa. Jimmy Wayne Fago out on his feet as he sends into the far turnbuckle.
Oh! Boom! And Jimmy Wayne is down. The Convoy are not easy men to get off their feet.
Absolutely not. As Chocolate Thunder now whips Fago back into the ropes one more time, and a beautifully placed elbow. Hooks it, not enough, and Roscoe Dwayne Harris makes sure it's not enough.
We're seeing a little more 2-on-1 action here. Farmer and Chocolate Thunder are playing more by the rules, but now we see Farmer having the urge to give in to his temptations and get in there.
Yeah, and the referee's distracted, and now the double team effort can happen here. As Chocolate Thunder is in enemy territory right now, getting choked out by Roscoe Dwayne Harris.
At least referee Brandon Toll is back in control of this match, not allowing the Convoy to use those underhanded tactics.
Suplex attempt coming up here, and he gets him. That's not an easy feat to do. Chocolate Thunder, a big man in his own right here.
That is a lot of weight hitting that mat, and it's got to be painful all coming down on Chocolate Thunder's back.
That's right, goes for a pin attempt here. Another 2 count. Doesn't argue this one, hooks the leg this time, may be enough. As Chocolate Thunder is able to kick out.
You'd think after one time he would have figured it wasn't enough and gone back for some more offense, but again, we're never questioning the IQ of the Convoy.
That's right, they're here to wrestle and in some cases fight, not to do math or anything intellectual, as a nice spine buster there by Chocolate Thunder gets the tag finally to Farmer Billy Hill.
Farmer's back in the match, and he's looking to take it to Roscoe right now.
Beautiful elbow there, big elbow by Farmer Billy Hills, and there's a second one, and one now for Jimmy Wayne Fago.
The team of Farmer and Chocolate Thunder seem to be working well together. They've got this combination, this tandem duo of hard elbow strikes and punches, putting their weight behind everything they've got. And if they choose to keep tagging together, they could be a formidable challenger in the tag team division.
That's right, tag team action really hot and heavy in All-American Pro Wrestling. As Brandon Espinoza and Ace Hawkins prepare for Team Overkill, the tag team champions. That will be decided in a ladder match on October 20th.
Oh, Farmer just went into the guardrail right in front of those fans.
Chocolate Thunder thrown in, and a big boot by by Roscoe Dwayne Harris. Jimmy Wayne Fago gets back into the ring as well. They have a 5 count to get out of there, a double team effort perhaps.
Oh!
That could be enough, Adam.
That double team move may finally put Chocolate Thunder down.
That was it.
That was it. That was a 3 count. The Convoy, 2 wins in a row.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Roscoe Dwayne Coltrane, Jimmy Wayne Fago, the Convoy.
That is Roscoe Dwayne Harris, Kevin. But they've got the name a little wrong, but you can't argue with the result. The Convoy picked up their 2nd consecutive win here in AAPW.
That's right. They are moving up the tag team ranks as this new duo of Chocolate Thunder and Farmer Billy Hills being applauded by the fans. It was a well-fought match, a very hard-fought match as well.
Absolutely. The fans love both of these men. They love Farmer, they love Chocolate Thunder, and they seem to love him as a duo. And hopefully they'll get a chance at revenge against the Convoy sometime soon.
Thanks for watching All Access. I'm Jimmy Fish, and we appreciate your support with AAPW. Join us for 0 Hour, October the 20th. Until then, have a good one.